for it, I was made for it. Working before I was paid for it. Ain't no finish line, I'm trying to race toward it. I'ma run this shit after the tape torn. Can't be easing up, I keep the speed. I need that paper busting out the ring. I don't just love it, nigga, I'm a fiend. That's why I'm never running out of steam. And yeah, I'm the pastor, but I'm a heathen. I gotta get it beat. Some bereavement, we ain't just in the league, we the leads. And pushing it till we see, just be region, pedal to the flow. Middle of the clip, let the head of the know. I got the temperature sweltering, never so effortless, referencing what's in the toe. Don't mention my name, listen, this to the go. Traumatized through all the years, still I rise, I'm hard to kill. Before they lay me down the hill, I pray the Lord my sights reveal. All enemies in sight, and he holds true to words that God forgives. Close your eyes and guard your ears. Close your eyes and guard your ears. On the way to get a plate, I had to elevate and clear the slate before I could ever make them up the rate. It was some different routes I had to take. I'm at a different height and they can feel it. Been cruising at 30K, the view was great. I'm trying to take this shit up through the ceiling. No limit on anything I never take, cause I'm in demand this year. I stuck to the plan, it's clear. Yeah, I got a brand to build, applying pressure with no plans to chill. Put me in that prime time, this is special, I'm keeping the schedule filled. No time for the extra at all, I got it unlocked to conceal. I ain't trying to play, I'm in the field all day. I hit the top speed, still pushing it, that's how it is all day. Didn't know I had a shot, but I took it cause I know the winds won't wait. That's just a risk I take, that's just a risk I take. When I lose, my eyes are even, there's a risk to all achievement. I'd rather live a lesson than die regretful. I earn this level, I burn my devils and turn this fate to my side. Put in the prayer for the moment to rise, and I ain't planning to let up. I'm like a collectible, only get better with time. Every day a new prime, edges serrated, I sharpen the mind. Play with this blade and your life on the line. Top of the morning, you know I'ma shine, you know I'ma shine. I'm feeling revived, refinery, you know I've been through the fire. Flawless, the victory right in my hand. Literally, it gon' take more than they got to get rid of me slimming. I ain't trying to play, I'm in the field all day. I hit the top speed, still pushing it, that's how it is all day. Didn't know I had a shot, but I took it cause I know the winds won't wait. That's just a risk I take, that's just a risk I take. Before desire, I've been away trying to build a wheel up this life require. Slowly letting go to regain control, it's like ice the tires. Shit had me slipping, I turned the heat up, jumped in the kitchen. Renewed commitment, removed the waste and improved the writer. Took up the taxes, I brought a bag and straight from the Shire. Thank the Messiah, my shoulders heavy, my thoughts inspire. The shots been fired, you cross the line and all love inspires. I'm at that age where my peace of mind worth your life, and I wouldn't think twice about hella higher. My mind a million places, a million on my mind. This ain't pure purely entertainment. I see dollar signs and it get me stimulated. I never fall in line, then do no guessing. No, it's my turn. I saw all the signs. Yeah, it's the signs, but mostly patience. I didn't resign. I had to hold it together and tell them we'll be fine. Even when I didn't know if that was true, I couldn't lose my pride, and that's why this is get back season. I can never call it even. We the ones that they believe in. Yes, sir. My condolences. I know this got them breathing. We've been winning all season. It been overdue so long. We blessed up. Perfect timing. This divine. I know they need it. This should motivate the dreamers. And for the ones that hate to see it, we gon' run it back and run it up some more. No more being humble. We gon' run it up some more. Run it up some more. Refuse to lose, I'm born defiant. Solitude, I'm not reliant. Played it cool to keep shit low key, but really I'm a giant. Mama won't do no more crying. I ensured it, I endured it. Still recouping from the days I didn't text. Let's get into it. Always been a higher level, always been a bigger draw. Back then I didn't have the numbers, but I always had the sauce. Held the dust just like the losses. Kept it level, never doubted. Now the verses in the thousands. Fought for this, I tell them about it. Added in 2014, a pen in a dream. I'm having nightmares about it. Wondering will I succeed? I had no degrees and stuck on a minimum hourly. Put a yo in the room, then put in some years and watch my peers. I grow this thing I said I love the most. Was stuck a fool and in the show, but God had other plans for me in store. You think it don't be worth the wait until you worth your weighted gold. And I still got a little ways to go. Just pray I keep the hunger with me while I let the rest unfold.
Evening, movers, shakers, groundbreakers. How the devil are we? Welcome. Hope you're well. It's Sunday. I can't hear music in my head. Can you hear music? Is music playing? It seems as though it's very, very quiet if it is. I might have to try and turn that up because it doesn't seem like it's happening in my head. Do let me know if there is some stuff. There is music. Okay, cool, excellent, lovely. Welcome, one and all. It's Something Different Sundays, and Something Different Sundays means we are going to be playing City Skylines. We haven't done City Skylines for a little while. It felt like a long time actually since we've been doing Skylines. So, shall we get back into it? Shall we have some fun? Corbs appreciate the follow. That's very, very kind indeed. Let's get back into it, see what we've got, and yeah. Let's try and remember what we're doing with this one, shall we? There we go. Look at this. This is us then. This is our city right here. Let's zoom all the way back in here. Look at this. We've got loads of lovely things. We have to try and remember there's keyboard movements as well, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Oh. Hang on. Right. There's keyboard movements I've got to do. There we go. There's keyboards I've got to click on the screen. Okay, not on OBS. I need to click on the screen. So let's close OBS down. Let's click on this one then and try and work out how we move things out. There you go. The D button does some movements. The A button does movements. S does movements, and W as well. Excellent stuff. So we've got to pull ourselves all the way back out. That's what she said. And work out what is going. Well, basically, what are we up to? Because it's been a little while since we've actually played this, so we'll probably have to refamiliarize ourselves a little bit with what was going on. I can see here a little bit of traffic building up. I can see some issues with regards to ambulances and police. That's maybe not a good thing, potentially. We also have some traffic jams here. There's lots of traffic jams going off. Right here, there's traffic as well, building up down the bottom of Alyssa Street. And yeah, okay, so traffic seems to be a bit of a concern in the city, and some issues therefore with regards to ambulances and hearse. So yeah, some people are dying and can't get to the cemetery quick enough, which, to be fair, if you're dead, not a major issue really. But the question is going to be, where has all this traffic come from? Good question, Rugio. It appears as though this city must be doing quite well, and we're obviously bringing in lots of tourism. But I guess what we have to work out though is what do we do with this massive motorway intersection? Because obviously it's going to bottleneck. It all bottlenecks here at the bottom of this area right here. What street is this? We're linking up to the bottom of Summit Street and Coleridge Street. So we need to obviously try and work some. Edifer's in. Hello, Edifer. How are we, my friend? Appreciate the prime. Very, very kind indeed. Thank you so much for that. Yellowkins. Usually have a lurk if I'm in, but I thought I'd ask if you've got an aqueduct in this city. I mean, you know what, Yellowkins? We need to get an aqueduct in, don't we? You know we love an aqueduct. What we need to work out possibly is we need to work out why this motorway traffic is bottling up here, and what can we do to stem that traffic to make it a bit easier, because I feel as though we need to have like some slip roads off places. But am I right in thinking that doesn't necessarily work? If anyone has played City Skylines and has any idea as to what they could do with regards to assistance, I'm all ears. I really am all ears, because this is brand new to me, genuinely, and I'm sure you all know that anyway. But I do feel as though it's always nice just to remind people of that, you know. Should say as well, of course, if the microphone's a little bit too loud, apologies. I've tried to I've added a bit of an audio gain onto it, so let me know if the mic is too loud or not. I'll try and turn some bits and bobs up in my head. No, I still can't hear the music, so that'll obviously be pumping through at some point in my head. More public transport, says Rugio. That could be a thing. We had the issue with the bus lane before, didn't we? We did do the bus lanes. That did cause a bit of confusion. Maybe a roundabout. I'm a fan of a roundabout. But my main concern is obviously this massive intersection here, because it doesn't seem as though anything can happen. Like, do we bulldoze this into a roundabout maybe? And then we can widen some roads as well. Now we've got a big wide road. So if I put that bulldozer here then, right, on this little bit here, is that what we want to do? Bulldozer that bit, and then try and add a roundabout there. Oh, I feel as I've made a mistake here. Hang on. Yeah, look at that. I've already made a mistake. Okay, my problem. Wait, what's this? This is a 2-lane, or is this a 4-lane? So let me put my roundabout in first. Put the roundabouts there first. There you go. That's one thing. And then what do I span this off to? This is a 4-lane, I think it is, isn't it? Road lane direction. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So this one just continues into here. Alright, so that's fine. And then what I want to do then is I want to span off some little roads on the side. So this looks like a 2 road. So that 2 road can go there. Will that work? Will that maybe help me a little bit? Do we think? Will that ease some congestion? We could add another lane going right, asymmetrical number in on FM. I mean, yeah, we could do. I mean, we try and keep as much FM-ness away from this as possible. Look, we've driven loads of people away. They've all left now because of roundabout gate. I mean, that's not good, is it? We don't want people to leave just because they've seen a roundabout. I mean, what's happening here? Why have they just decided that enough's enough? I don't know. I don't know why. Evening, Andrew. Nice to see you, my friend. It's good to have you in. As an American, Andrew, I'm guessing roundabouts not necessarily your thing. That's not something you want added into this world at all, is it? You don't want a roundabout there. Let's add a roundabout. They're not happy about the roundabout. Well, you know what? You got plenty over there. Have you? Is that a new thing now? I thought that I was under the impression, now presumably now wrongly so, that the Americans, or the North Americans certainly, weren't fans of roundabouts. So there you go. Maybe it must just be an individual thing per state. But yeah, there you go. We've got roundabouts now, and what we have done now is we've stopped people coming into the city. So that's good. And we are now hemorrhaging money. Brilliant. And that is now going down. So that's not a good thing. We could do with some industry. Okay, let's go and put some industry in then, because if people are needing industry, then maybe we'll put some more in there. Yeah, I think it seems a reasonable thing to do, doesn't it? Let's have a little nosy about and work out where the old industry can be. Because if we can just pop a little bit more. I mean, we don't want to have all of that there, do we? That seems like a lot. Let's add a tiny bit of road coming off here. Is that a 2 road? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Add a little bit more industry into that bit. There you go. And then can I split this as well? Yeah. And then there you go. That's us all industried up. MCG, I'm curious as to what they call roundabouts over there. They call them roundabouts or traffic circles. Traffic circles is the word, isn't it? Yeah, traffic circles. Makes sense though when you think about it. It's like a logical thing to do. I mean, what it's done though is it's caused absolute chaos here. Now, has it caused chaos because of the fact it's a 4 roundabout and we're leading it with 2? Maybe we need... That road needs to go off somewhere else, doesn't it? I think there needs to be something that's going to join that. Maybe you can join the back here. That might actually work better. Yeah. That's now then meant that is going to end up being condemned. So let's change that, shall we? So do we bulldoze it? Yeah, let's bulldoze it. Let's build it back up again. Okay, I reckon we can get some nicer stuff in there. There we go. A little bit of housing in there. That'll be good. In some areas of Scotland called Fife, they call them circles and often mocked for it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that Fife can be mocked for. its terminology is but one of them. So this roundabout here is still not really helping ourselves, is it? Where do I need that to span off to? Because it is that whole 4 into 2. Yeah, that's where we're getting the problems. So we thought about possibly getting getting some bus routes in, maybe. Evening Lightning Car, welcome, welcome, welcome. Woolrich is in as well. Pleasure to have you here. Oops, no, let's be honest. We had a bus depot, didn't we, last time? And they're quite expensive. How much is a bus? A bus terminal, 100 grand. Well, we've got 640 grand. Can we make the 4-lane road longer? I don't really think so, Rouge, because it runs to here, and ultimately what we don't want it to do is we don't want it to go through the farm and out. We could have it just passing through, but I sort of feel like that's not the best use of it, like, because then no one can really sort of stop off or sort of change into work. I mean, can we have such a thing as a 4-lane road coming off a roundabout? Can you see the city? I mean, I guess so, Lightning Car, but let's just try and work this out for a second, shall we? Can that 4-lane there, would that help? I don't know if that's actually going to help at all. I mean, this is the city right here. It's very high level at the minute. It's very, very new, and yeah, we're not. You know, I think it's all right, to be honest, for what it is. We seem to have a lot of traffic congestion though, so that might be something we have to look at and maybe try and change. I am slightly concerned though that I can't hear any tunes coming through my head. Let me see if I can get something. Let's switch the settings over, because otherwise I don't need to have these headphones on. Do you know what I mean? Like, right. There you go. Right, I've got some music. Have you still got music in your on the stream there, have we? I find I'm losing money on cities even with minimal services and high taxes. Right, okay, music is still there. I've now got music in my head. Right, now I can concentrate on building. Okay? So, we're losing less money. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay? So maybe we just ride this one out slowly but surely. Okay? The police issue could be a one. I don't want to build another police station, because I reckon it's always about I reckon it's mainly because of the transportation that's the concern. Because the roads are busy, the busies aren't getting anywhere. We've got lots of things that haven't quite built up yet, so that is potentially a concern. What's this here? Is this a crime scene? Okay, excellent. Rich says loads of farms and resource-based industry helps a lot. We've got some farms. Here's our farmland over here. Again, ambulance, because someone's clearly died because it's a farm. And then there's a building that's burnt down here. Okay, so we have to rebuild that. What have we got here? Does it tell us what it is? Does it tell us what sort of livestock? Right, okay. So, livestock farm. Can't really build them a new one, can I? Actually, maybe that's just housing. There you go. If I build them new housing, if I demolish that, first of all, let's demolish that, and then build some housing, right? Yeah, build that up there. Love Tony's inner city forestry going on. This is where you have to have your trees, isn't it? In the middle of a city, right in the middle of the city. Otherwise, it doesn't work anywhere. Okay, so traffic is the main concern. Now, my roads aren't well designed, I must admit. They're not massively well designed. Do we pop another little roundabout here? I don't think so. So, okay, well, here we go. Look at this. We've got ourselves some high rises going on. That's fairly nice. Industry's getting up. Good. Okay, we could still do with some more ambulances and some more police, but again, it's more of an issue with this down here. Sorry to point this out. You put a one-way 4-lane leading into the new roundabout. It should be a 4-lane 2-way. It should, but then okay, here's the question though, Rich. Where do I want to be going then? What do you mean? Have I only got a one-way road? Well, where's the 2-way? Like, why is it not obvious? Why is it not obvious? 4-lane road. So is it this one then? Is it 4-lane road? Is that what I want? This one here. Right, there we go then. Okay, and now everyone's unhappy. Okay, so what have I just done? Is that like these are now condemned? Okay, so those houses are gone. And now we want some bus stops. Okay. Right. Bus stop. Yeah? Okay, yeah, look at that. That's what these people want. Yeah, more bus stops. Right, okay, let's bus stop the shit out of this, shall we? Okay. Right, I can get this working. Then use the tool mode to replace. Right, okay, well look, we've already done replace, I think. Okay, everyone seems to be happy about the bus stops at the minute. Right, do these people want some bus? Look, you know what? Look, everyone, you get a bus stop. You get a bus stop. You get a bus stop. Yeah. Oh, I feel like Oprah Winfrey right now. Evening, Goodger. How are you, buddy? Welcome to TJ's Bus Stop Central. Okay, now we probably need to draw a route that goes from here to there. Now is that has that joined? I don't want people to be laughing at me bus routes, you know what I mean? Yeah, that looks like it's joined, I think. Oh, look at that. Right, bus route in. And we've always got bus route down here as well, haven't we? Yeah, right, so if you start the bus route there. Oh, that's already got something there, hasn't it? Right. Inner city forest is not as bad as bulldozing a stretch of the Amazon to make a road to help transport to climate change conference. Stunning logic. Well, there you see. I've not done that then. So okay. So at the minute, I'm doing slightly better than some people have. Yeah. We're making money as well. There you go. We got some people coming in, which means that obviously population is going to increase, which means that you know, taxes are going to come through. We'll start making a bit more cash as we go through. This road here still isn't really helping, is it? Yeah, there's a bit of concern with this whole roundabout. Nobody seems to know what to do with it. What do we do? Can we make like a flyover or something and get it to sent out all the way over the top? So I just feel as though now we've got that middle intersection and we can go the other way, that it doesn't seem to be helping us. Is that a two-way road? That is a two-way road, isn't it? Quick question might be, where are they trying to go? I've got no idea. They've just come straight through. Because they come from yonder. Yeah, they come from the big highway over here that just leads off the map. So I don't know what they're doing in our city, but I want to work out how I either get them in. If I click on a car, it shows us. Private vehicle, transporting. Destination, Alyssa Street. Okay, so that's here. Destination, Prospect Street. Where's Prospect Street? I feel like I could do with a sort of like an ordnance survey map of my own town here. Click on the street name and it'll take you there. It hasn't though, has it? Where is it? Prospect Street's up here. Average wealth poor. I mean, I don't want to get all... Sunset Street? Sunset Street's how comfortable livers. Okay, so we need to be... Right, so it's people coming back, right? Okay, it's people coming back from wherever they've been, trying to get home. Delivery vehicles, taxis. A map pin. What's a map pin? Oh, there we go. Oof. That's confused me slightly. We're getting close to getting towards whatever level 7's going to be as well, so that's going to be quite interesting. I've got lots of extra land here, and there's nothing being built there. So slightly concerned that no one seems to be building stuff. No, that's not suitable. Right, let's get that back blue then. Maybe turn it into officers possibly. Officers work now. Traffic jams give me heart palpitations. Join the club, Tom. I don't know what's going on here. And you know what? I'm not one for traffic jams. It would anger me. It would anger me a lot. So I want to know what's happening. Like, I want to know why these traffic jams are happening. Where are they going to go? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is the issue here? Okay, we need more bus routes now, apparently, because obviously, you know, just one bus route isn't enough. Right, so they're happy with that. That's fine. Okay, there's a bus route in there. That's going to go back to here. There you go. There's a nice bus route. Okay. Right. What are we going to do with this traffic jam? Has anybody got any ideas? How do we get rid of all this? Because I've got a four lane road coming in from wherever. I've got this massive roundabout which doesn't really seem to be helping. I feel like let's pause it for now. Let's try and think about this logically, right? I could delete the roundabout again. Okay, we could bulldoze the roundabout out the way and start again. But I need to work out how I take a 4 road to a 2 road. Yeah. And then how do I get people coming off those lanes? Like, can I start to put some filter lanes here? You know, can I get like a little 2-lane road coming off? Has anybody got any answers for this? Because this is the bit that's really confusing me. Have I got intersections on the roads menu? I don't know actually. I obviously have to address this. This is, you know, is not necessarily what's this, the 4th time we played this or something? Intersections are in highways. I don't think we've got highways. No, we haven't got highways at this point. No, we haven't. So we've got to deal with this. We've got to deal with it as it is. I'm not sure that the roundabout is really helping. I've got 17 points to spend. Have I? Oh, can I do that then? Can I just jump in there and have highways? In order to unlock this, you've got to do the other ones. So hang on, what? So what have I got to do? I've got to unlock advanced road services and then highways. Right, okay. And on large roads as well. Why not? I'm in here. I've got loads of stuff to spend. Right, okay. Here's where we go then. Oh, stop signs. Intersections. Okay, so highways. Right, okay, talk to me. Advanced roadworks is essential. Turn on traffic lights. Have we got traffic lights? I've got traffic lights. I can put traffic lights at the roundabout. That should fix everything. It is the only way into the city. So will traffic lights help then if I put simple traffic lights on a roundabout? Where do I press them? Is this like a really obvious thing here? Like, if I get anything that's blue. Thanks, love. Right, so traffic lights don't work on roundabouts. Well, what's the point of that then? Because surely by putting traffic lights on a roundabout, that stops the issue here. It doesn't look like I can put traffic lights anywhere. Where do traffic lights actually go? Left click a junction to add the lights. A junction? Change the roundabout to a T-junction. So what? So just bulldoze it, you're saying? Bulldoze that there, right? And then what? Then turn this into a 4-lane. I've got this is broken, this, innit? Do you know what I mean? I can tell you right now, this is going to balls all this up. Okay, so I've got a 4-lane divided road. So that's what I want. 4-lane divided road that comes through, okay, to there. Yes? Into that bit there. Okay? Oh, maybe pull some of that bit back, sorry. And then a normal junction that turns me into a single 2-way road. put some traffic lights here. I'm getting a blue light, but I'm not getting anything to actually press on because they've got traffic lights there. I don't reckon this is gonna work, you know. I don't think this is gonna help. Let's just see. I mean, these houses are just gonna like bust up, aren't they? See, that's not helped at all. I think that's made it worse. It just it's just carnage is what it is. Give it a minute, let it work. Yeah, it might work. I mean, look, it looks like there's going to be some things happening here. There is a slightly better filter, but all these people now just getting out of their houses and leaving. I think it's for the best. Let's get some new housing in there, shall we? Nothing like chilling and watching the city burn down. Yeah, even a big man. How are you, my friend? Pleasure to see you. Hope life's treating you well. We've certainly decided to try and we're trying out something a little bit different here, which is yeah, we're doing Carnage Simulator. Right. I mean, let's see if this is going to help ease any of the traffic here. I don't think it is. It seems like there's certain. I mean, look. I mean, there's certain bits of the city that's now starting to get elevated. You know, people are moving in, obviously, which is nice. Some people loving Alyssa Street. Oh, could still do with some people still waiting for a hearse. Which, I mean, okay, I get that. It's frustrating when a hearse doesn't turn up. The smell eventually gets really, really bad. But I mean, there's a lot of traffic on the roads. You know, there's only so much I can do. I know I'm the mayor in a sense, but in a much more real sense. Oh, people now complain about packages taking a while to deliver. I get that. That does seem like it will be frustrating. It would be nice to see some property being built as well, wouldn't it? What have we got now? We've got 12 points left. We're moving up towards level 7. I think it is just going to be a quiet one tonight, isn't it? We're just waiting to see what actually happens in the in this. Loads of jobs in the industry sector, which is good. Dead end for the traffic, right? Okay, so how do we make a dead end? I suppose we just make it a cul-de-sac. There you go. Or maybe just a little place to park. Where's the parking space? No, they're not. No. Right, there you go. So car parking there, so that helps a little bit. Okay, so everything's going fine down here. We've got a bus. No vehicles available. Consider building more depots to gain access. Okay. I mean, how much is a bus depot, though? They're going to be quite expensive, right? 150. Right, I think it's probably going to be a worthwhile investment. Oh, I didn't want to put it there. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What have I done? I wanted to turn it round. Oh. Damn it. So that needs a road to... I mean, look, what have I done? I've caused an absolute nightmare here, haven't I? Oh. Bugger. Now it needs sewage. It should have sewage. I can't believe I balls that up. Like, what was I thinking? Right, sorry about that, everyone. Slight issue there. Evening, Dan, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, it wouldn't be a TJ planning stream without something going massively wrong. So there we go. Now let's have a look at some of this, because a lot of this is incredibly poorly planned. Lots of blue lights kicking out. Mainly because of the traffic still. So there is still concerns about the traffic. Not really sure what I can do about that, if I'm honest. I'm sure that's not the right answer either. Had to step away. Did we fix it or break it further? I mean, what do you think we've done, Dave? If you were a betting man, if you were a betting man and you were like, right, TJ has the potential to fix something or make it worse, what do you reckon's happened? And my next question is, how much worse do you think it is? Dan says, glad the week's over. Dan, aren't we all? Aren't we all? In your defence, it was our idea. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, not that that ever seems to make any difference. You know, saying, oh, it's your idea, therefore. Let's put that there, shall we? There you go. That seems to be quite nice. Everyone's happy with a bit of a car park in there. Could be good. Ryan, how are you, my friend? It's a pleasure to have you in. Thank you very much for complimenting my barnet. It does. You do make me make me feel very happy about that. Thank you. Okay, a little one. Car park there. Put a little car park there. They seem happy enough with that. Okay, that's good. Let's pop some tiny car parks in and just make people a bit happier, shall we? Is that some down thumbs? not a grey hair in there. Oh, mate, Ryan, you've got your camera turned. You've obviously got your filters on all wrong, mate. There is a stack of grey. It's pretty much all grey at the minute. Like, mate, honestly, the amount of grey here is wild. I'm very much starting to look and feel my age. But you know what? I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you. Let's speed up a smidge, shall we? See if we can get any. I mean, there's loads of issues. These blue lights are going off left, right, and centre, aren't they? But some more hearts. Look at this. People seem happy. The bank balance is starting to go up. It's good. The population increase is going up. Not massively, I must admit, but steady. Signature buildings. We could. We've got a. I guess we've already got a signature building, haven't we? But should we add another one? It's there, isn't it? We've already got one. Maybe we get two. Maybe not yet. Someone's being flirty tonight. Well, you know what, Dan? Let them. Let them. I'm alright with it. Oh, there's an aeroplane. Are we close to getting an airport? I wonder. I wonder. Okay, citizen happiness is going up. I guess this is the stage I get with these sorts of games. A little bit like, I suppose almost with Minecraft the other day, was like going, okay, now what? Like, nothing seems to be jumping out at me that's obvious that I need to do. Or obvious that I can improve upon. Some more parks. Maybe we could build a little park. That might be quite nice. Yeah. I think people would like a park, surely. A canopy covered parquet. An urban park. That would be good, actually. Chirplet Park. Tiny city park. An urban pocket park. Somewhere to get a coffee and some chess. Yes. That is exactly the sort of place that I need. Yeah. Have one there. Look at that. Oh, they're happy. They're happy having a nice little chess area, aren't they? Fucking hipsters. Somewhere for pets to go. Okay, that can increase a little bit more happiness as well. Now, play around would probably be helpful if there's quite a few. Everyone's happy apart from the people who don't have kids, clearly. Traffic's not really improving, is it? Still seems to be a lot of like people just getting in each other's way. Okay, so we've now got less people complaining about police and ambulance, so that's good. And hearses. I mean, obviously there's one person there waiting for an ambulance, but you know that is just one person in it. Everyone else seems to be fine. It's mainly the traffic. So let's look back at these roads then. What can I do to actually have them intersect off? 2-lane highway allows traffic in one direction. A suspension bridge. Right, am I right in thinking that if I put a 2-lane highway, would that then act as a filter? The problem is that it's one way in and the traffic is backing up at the only junction on it. Yeah, so I need to create another junction somewhere, but I don't know how I do that or how we affect that. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to make, because we've gone for like a motorway essentially down to single lane, put loads of roads above it and see how that goes. I mean, that sounds a lot like I don't really know. Doesn't it? Because I'm wondering whether or not we put another road next to it, would that act like a sort of slip road? Because theoretically you should be able to come off. That sounds like I don't think I can really help you. It does a little bit, doesn't it, Rich? Yeah. Let me try this, right? Let me try and put... Have I got... We haven't got anything getting built in that area. Let me just see if that can come on there. Would that actually help? Is that going to help at all? I don't know if it is going to or not though, but oh, it's only one way, isn't it? Okay, so therefore this needs to have another something that expands into there. Will that help? Look at them going. I mean, hopefully that's going to be the right way. Because if that's going to work, then that might theoretically help us. Desperately off the highway, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. This is like causing a few issues here, though, isn't it? It's not really helping, is it? Or is it? Or is it? That's the question. I think all I've done is I've made an extra issue, haven't I? Let's get rid of that there. Okay, that's still a concern there. Is that still working? There's a big crash here. That's a bit of a... That's not a major issue for us, but we consider a system of canals. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying like it with a selection of levers and pulleys. See if that'll work. No one is carrying on to where the issues were previously. Yeah, everyone just seems to be getting in the way. Okay, and that seems to have the traffic going through in a sense. Now, are we having the same issue here? So maybe we need to have this one needs to span off a little bit. Okay, so almost into here possibly. Don't know if that's the right thing or not, but if we do that, I know it's maybe not ideal, but possibly that might help flow some traffic through. It's certainly not the most aesthetically pleasing road network at the minute, but is it helping us? Like, as long as I can see a steady flow of traffic. So there's obviously a bit of a bottleneck here, but that's understandable. Put some next to the big housing estate below. Oh, this one here. At the minute they have to drive all the way around the bottom section. Okay. See if that'll help ease some traffic through. Oh no, that's made it worse. I've got to build some more new housing here. What can I build? What can I build? Game is jank like that, breaking zones and new stuff will build in it. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Maybe this is slightly better. I think as long as we can get cars coming in and out, we should be fine. There's still a backup here. Maybe just put another road through there. Let them go through there. See if that helps. They didn't like that at all, did they? Yeah, okay, right, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Careful with highways and local areas, you can't get next to highways. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd realised that once I'd just done it. I was like, probably the wrong idea. Yeah, which is fine. Right. Go to that, then rebuild it. Okay, there we go. 8,000 people coming back in again. So something seems to be working somewhere, I think. Have we started to build a bit more? Is the traffic looking better? I mean, traffic's always going to be a concern, isn't it? But that seems to flow a little bit nicer for now. We're nearly on to level 7 though. And I don't know what level 7 is going to bring us. Presumably all kinds of glory, I'd imagine. And at the bottom, this is the important bit. Green smiley faces. Most people are happy apart from the high crime risk and high electricity fees. Okay, well let's maybe move some... how do we change our fees for electricity then? Move that down a smidge. Okay. It's fine, they're happy enough, but let's see what else they don't like. Unreliable health coverage. Lack of entertainment. I mean, what do you want me to do about that? I'm not sure we can just have comedy club. Can we? I mean, comedy club would be good. Landscaping? We don't need landscaping just yet, do we? Transportation. Public transport lane. Oh, right, bus lanes. Okay. Ooh, maybe. Parks provide entertainment. Build a football club. I mean, again, it depends upon what sort of football club we've got, doesn't it? Dog park. I mean, people seem to like dogs. I'm not massively a fan, but I do know that people like dogs. A small plaza, a cafe, a ring park, or a campfire site. That could be quite handy. City's one of those dangerous games you start playing on Friday night and blinking it's Sunday. Ain't that right, Dynamo? Ain't that right? And by the time Sunday rolls round, you just about have the hang of what you're doing. I mean, I say that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I would love to be able to say I knew what I'm doing. That's a little teeny tiny park. Would people be happy about that? I feel like I've built everything too close together, so any additional bit now needs to be next to a road. So in my plans, I thought, oh, everything will be great. And they've not actually built the other bit that I want. A little park next to a crematorium. I think that seems reasonable, doesn't it? Maybe not a playground. A jungle gym. Yeah, there you go. Right, dog centre next to the crematorium. Right, makes sense. Right, jungle gym next to where, presumably, that's going to have to be somewhere near housing, I think. There we go. Look at that. They're happy there, aren't they? Okay. Electricity department. We've got abundance of electricity production. I'd imagine we have. We're selling it all over the world. Yes, we are. We're nearly on to level 7, whatever level 7 is. City statistics. What's our money's going down a bit? Crime rate is going up. So maybe we need to invest in some more police, possibly. Education. What's our uneducated citizens going down? Poorly educated. We could do with spending a bit of money in education, I think. Collected mail delivered. It's not very good either, is it? Public transport's going up though. Citizens' population's going down a bit. Homelessness is good. We've not got any homeless at the minute. Happiness, they seem fine. Okay, so we're doing alright here. Unemployment's quite high, isn't it? Ooh, unemployment is rising quite a lot. Maybe we need some more officers, possibly. Paper industry's big. Commercial wealth is down, office wealth is nowhere, industrial wealth not brilliant. We're not making anything on tourism. Come to TJville. Like, why would you not? Don't feel safe going out at night. I mean, again, they're talking a lot about needing more police. 100 grand's worth of police. It seems a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially now that we are hashtag busy town. Yeah. There we go. We can get a gated community. Only people living or working within the district are allowed in. This increases the well-being of its residents and reduces crime. It doesn't affect the city services. That feels a little bit like we have rich people who don't want to mix. Size of golf balls, experience hailstones. I'm not really sure we want that, to be honest. Water treatment plan, geothermal plan, gas power, emergency battery. Incinerators, college. We could do with a college, actually. You know what? Let's get a college. Firefighting helicopter. We don't need that yet. Okay. College first step towards higher education. We can't afford it. We've unlocked it. We can't afford it. You can unlock football stadiums under parks. Elementary school. I mean, everyone says we want more healthcare facilities. It's healthcare or education, isn't it? It's always the way, isn't it? Healthcare. Oh, I want healthcare. Oh, I want education. Right, fine. Fine. Right. Okay. Where would we put another medical facility? Presumably where everyone's dying. Next to the crematorium? Would that make sense, I'm guessing? I guess we could sort of keep everybody together, couldn't we, really? That'd be quite nice. Yeah, there you go. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Right. Oh, I'm on a hailstone and it's starting to rain now. Oh, dear. Okay, and if they want more police, then fine. How much does police can cost? Another 100 grand. Okay, fine. Small police station. We've got a police station there. Right, one police station. Okay. I guess I understand that if people are wondering where the other... I suppose the question is, where does it go? And I don't just want to put it where you'd expect it to go, you know. But sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Put it where the crime is, TJ. Okay, so finances have gone down a bit, but understandable. More people are coming in though, which is good. Can't seem to get anywhere without hitting a traffic jam. Well, we know this. I love how our citizens like think we're not aware of the traffic problems. I'm more than aware. Here's our industrial area. Which looks alright. Everyone seems happy enough down here. A few high-rise buildings. We've obviously nailed that traffic issue. What they're moaning about. Well, I don't know about nailed, but I think it's certainly now less of an issue. I think. Some more high rises there. It's things are backing up a little bit here, but this is all just. This is what happens when you start to get a busy city. Yeah. You know, my main concern right now is the lack of tourism. And clearly the amount of the entertainment sector. But where's the... Yeah, here we go. This is us here. Victoria Highway is now starting to flow through quite nicely. So you're right, we've just about got that fixed, we think. There's a slight build up here, but we're alright with that. A building's on fire. The fire engine have gone and put it out. Okay. Where is it? Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean that's someone's house, isn't it? Here they come though. Fire brigade's here to fix it. Seems a bit of a shame there, Jane, telling us you love the warm weather. And there we go, all fixed. Well done, fire department. You're the best. Okay, now there's lots of space where I've tried to build things and it's just not built. So is there a reason for that, do we think? Is it that it's just not suitable land? No demand. That makes sense. Well, we're building offices now. Because there was demand a few minutes ago. This bit here, yeah. Damn it, damn you, fluctuation. Click on the graph bit. Which graph bit? This bit. Oh yeah, yeah. Right, the first one up. Oh, that'll be there. Yeah. Yeah, so they're wanting some low residential housing. They're medium, then high. Pre-release programs, import city services. No, let's keep things as we are for the minute. Advanced industrial pollution. produces more garbage. I mean, we're making a lot of rubbish anyway, so I don't really think we need more, to be honest. There's loads of empty buildings, so no demand for more zoning. Is your tax high? I don't think so. I think my tax is quite low, really. 10%, 11%. Yeah, if anything, there's tax breaks, I would say. I mean, we could even lower them and still make a bit more money. We could maybe drive up a little bit more tax for industry and commercial and offices, but I think residential we're pretty generous. Lower the office demand. Alright, okay, and then bring it in that way. Got you. Okay, so now we need more. Instant demand off the back of that. That's true. That is true. Or again. But then again, it's getting the right stuff built, isn't it, in the right areas? Because although we put it there, it's not necessarily building straight off. Oh, there we go. There we go. Is that a new office building already, is it? Oof. It's flown up. Yeah. So at the minute, less problems. Traffic again is always going to be the issue. Could we implement some sort of park and ride system? Would that work? I don't really think that seems to be the way of helping us out, does it? I mean, there's a lot of people coming in. Money's going up. So in a sense, it seems like we're doing everything we need to do right now. Yeah, so nothing really to be concerned about. Suggestion maybe for easy traffic, make the area between Victoria Highway and Holly Street into a four-way stop. Right, okay. So Victoria Street and Holly Street. So there's Holly Street. Where's Victoria Street? Here. A four-way stop. Right, okay. Talk me through a four-way stop. Asymmetric highway. What, so as in just literally end it and nothing more? Okay. Okay. King of Autumn. I'm waiting to hear what you've got as a suggestion, because this could be, if this is the one that fixes this traffic problem, then we will elevate you to Mount Rushmore. Yeah. Because it seems very much like this is the big bottleneck. Road maintenance depot. Why have we lost power? What's going on here? Ooh, I was having a bit of a moment. Okay, we've lost power. Do I have to stick some more roads down? Or do I have to put more electricity in somewhere? Maybe it just needs another road. Like I say, you get off Victoria and maybe in a 4-way into Holly. So redo Holly as a 4-way. Is that what you're trying to say? I need more power. Yeah. We need more power. Evening United City FM. How are we, sir? Welcome. Because I thought the roads gave us power. But maybe we need more than that. Maybe a transformer from a power plant. We need another power station. Do we need another power station? It seems like this whole section here is going down. Power station overload, right? Okay, yeah, we do need another power station then, right? Okay, do we need another coal one? How are we, United City FM? Hope you're well, my friend. Where should we put it? Should we put it next to the other power stations? I almost feel like it should come. Could it come down here? Next to where the... Have we got anything happening down there? We haven't, have we? Right. So we could put it there, I'm guessing then. Everything's going to blow across, so it's not going to be a major concern. I don't think. Everyone's very unhappy about that. But we have more power. So, in a sense, a little bit of unhappiness, just for now. But then we'll be able to change it. How are you, United City FM? Hope you're well, my friend. A pleasure to see you as always. Hope you're good. Time to buy more land. I don't know if we can buy more land just yet. We're losing money left, right, and centre. So not that we're massively into debt or anything, but there's a where's our entrance here for this? Oh, I didn't really want a coal power plant, if I'm honest. Right, where's the entrance? Is it here? How is it saying it's got no power? Yeah, lots of people are leaving now. Hang on, what's that? I'm getting a big thing. There's loads of issues. Hang on, people are taking cover indoors. What? Hailstorms? Right, okay, let's deal with hailstorms in a second. Kev, Kev, welcome, welcome, welcome. In the meantime, just wind turbines. Wind turbines could be the way to go. We do love a wind turbine. Maybe for the... it's like getting sacked in FM. You need to go bankrupt in cities a few times to learn what to do. I think so. I think so. I mean, what we're doing here is we're losing money quite considerably right now. I need to get people back on side. Let's lower those taxes back again and get people back in, shall we? Let's just see if we can drive people back through with some tax hikes. Oh, look at that. Money in people's pockets. Everyone's very happy. Thank you, Kev. I feel as though we're getting there with it. Like, I've reached the... I said that I've reached the situation that I was with Minecraft the other night, where I've got to a situation where I'm like, alright, that's cool. This is quite nice. This is lovely. But now what? Now what do I do? Because there's no clear objective, I don't think, with this as you know, anything that seems to be desperate then and glaringly obvious. That's when I'm like, well, what's my plan? Like, what do I need to do right now to make things better? And what's the next step? So yeah, I'm not necessarily sure. We might try and make this... We said we might try and make Holly Street a 4-way as well. Gonna try and make Holly's a 4-way street. Is that going to help make things better? More land, bigger districts, more money. I mean, that seems to be the answer, doesn't it? But I think we've actually made that worse right there. Let's try and take that little intersection off. Does that help? No. No, it hasn't helped at all, has it? It's made everything worse. Just gonna see though, because hailstorms again. Right, Rich, I need a little bit more feedback than just no. Right, explain what do you mean by no? No what? I know I'm not normally one for wanting assistance when it comes to back seating, but in this situation, I think trying to fix this road, that slip road you had, was funneling them in away from the traffic jam. Right, was it not making things worse? I think you want more of those little slip roads off the highway. What we seem to have done right now is we seem to have really created a lot of issue. I mean, there's lots of traffic coming in, so Is that the worst thing? Some would argue it is. Ideally, I'd have a proper intersection. Oh, ideally, yes. Ideally, I'd know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? But we don't. We can't always work with ideal here. Sometimes we have to work with what we've got. Okay, right. We're starting to get a little... Right, okay. I'm going to say that things are still fine. This busy road is always going to be a concern. And once we work out what we're going to do with it, then it might be fine. 4 road to one road. It wasn't that, was it? Was it a 4 road to 1 road? Right, so hang on. So, okay, so I delete this road again then, and send that back to a normal 2 road. Okay. So that was just doing that, yeah? And then we want to get this other sort of highway splitter, don't we? Coming off like that. Did we want it there? Was that working enough? Is that going to help? Now I'm saying either A, have merging roads from the highway to Holly. Okay, to have a clean clutter of B, or make the quadrant intersection. It's an intersection between additional quadrant roadway. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of work I need to do then on the road system. That works. That's pretty clear. Make it so. Yeah, okay. That'll be it then. That'll be it. Yeah, just do that, TJ. Do exactly what's been said there. You understand that, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You better believe I understand it. And by understand it, I mean no, not really. No. But you know, I can certainly pretend. What's that there? Office space. Well, look, you know what? Let's put some industry there, I think. So basically the solution is move to the country. I think that's probably it, Kev. I think that's definitely it. Bulldoze that there. And maybe make that into industry. Okay. Based United. Yeah, that's right, everyone. Based. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like something that would make sense, though. I'm concerned I've got loads of like sort of high-rise buildings here, and I'm building industrial things in front of them. I'm guessing long-term that's not a good thing. I sense there's going to be some problem there with that. Even Franco, how are you, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope everything is fun in your world. Cactus, welcome in. They've got a great view of a Central Forestry Park. Yeah. It's like it's one of the best places to be in the town, I think. Maybe we add more heavy industry to where the farmland is. Oh, look at this. Loads of people coming in now. 10,000 people a month coming in. Minecraft has developed a lot since Friday. Mate, honestly, Minecraft was so much fun. So much fun. I've got to thank Kev for that. That was class. Really, really enjoyed it. I've had Eldest Jameson all day being like, Daddy, can we play Minecraft today? And in a sense, I've been like, yes, we can, but also like we need to just hold fire for a little bit because right now we've got. I want to get him a control pad. I think that'll help him because trying to do it with the keys, I found it a little bit too confusing personally. So if I found it confusing, I imagine he's going to find it the same. I could be wrong, but I think maybe he will. Maybe he will find it tricky. A15, nice to see you, my friend. Put him on Bedrock if you're using a controller. Well, here's the interesting thing, Kev, right? So I don't know where he's found all this information out from, but he was like, oh, Daddy, so maybe what we do is, if instead of me doing the zombies and the skeletons, I could just practice beforehand, and I can just build stuff, and then we can go and do the zombies. And I'm like, who's told you this? Like, was he in the stream the other night? Because that's the only rational explanation I can think of as to how he knows this. He was either watching or he's got some incredibly astute friends, or he watches a lot of YouTube, which probably that, to be honest. Doesn't watch my YouTube, that's for certain. You can, of course, however, follow my YouTube if you wish to. Via here, this right here is going to end up on the TJ Plays Games YouTube channel, and there's also a TJ Plays Pokemon channel. You better believe there is, because yeah, that's a thing. And I was going to play Pokemon on stream last night, but I was unable to get the game that I wanted working. So, because apparently it's a bit glitchy on the PC. So we will get onto it eventually, but more public transport routes for everybody. Now that should also help some of the traffic, I'm guessing. I said I missed Minecraft on Friday. I was out absolute madness from someone in their 40s. Oh mate, was it madness? I don't know. You know what? Kev is a wonderful teacher, a brilliant teacher, and a very, very patient teacher as well, I must admit, because it might surprise you to know I am not the easiest person to teach. Yeah, I don't know if any of you would have got that from guesswork, but no, I'm not massively easy to teach. Oh, man, madness, you being out. All right, okay. Okay, got you. Yeah, I don't know where on earth. I don't know where on earth people in their 40s get the get a pass for being out from. Oh. Right, we need more industry. I don't want to start demolishing office buildings, but I almost feel like that they're in the wrong space. Industrial in that blue bit. Eventually they're going to be upset, aren't they, and move. Industry next to a park. There's a tornado. Oh. Where's this tornado at? Right, it's there. Are we going to be okay? I think we're going to be fine. Right, look. The issues here, by the way, for the traffic, this is like people coming in without sounding all right wing here. They're all coming in from way over there. Yeah? And I welcome them. Come to TJville. The land of opportunity. Limited opportunities, obviously, but opportunities nonetheless. If it makes it any better, I was in a comfortable seat. Oh, where were you? Where were you? MCG, were you somewhere? Were you somewhere where young people were? I put a message in our Discord chat, which is episode 1 of the best Minecraft guide for YouTube. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Kev. As I say, I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Like, I had such a lovely time doing it. And it has inspired me to consider going back to it. Because I just thought that we got along so well with it. It just felt like a really, really nice, fun game to play. What happens next? I don't know. How we develop, I don't know. But is that's part of it, right? That's part of the fun. You don't need to know what happens. Just do it. I want to see Tom Segura. Lovely. That is a treat and a half. Tom's brilliant. Have we just lost some industry there? We haven't, have we? We haven't even built it yet. Okay. Or maybe if I split that in half, I can add an extra little bit of industry here, and then I'm not taking over everything. But this commercial area here might want less industry. Watch the guy that sent you for a couple of episodes and you'll get the hang of where to go next. Awesome. I will do. Thank you, Kev. As I say, genuinely, like, so much fun. Thank you for being my teacher. It was just great. Genuinely, I loved it. I've not really played a game where I don't know what I'm doing. If that makes sense. A lot of you sit there going, "No, TJ, no. You do play games. You don't know what you're doing." But no, like, what I mean is, like, I've never done it, and it was great. It was a brilliant learning experience. I need to do more of it. Oh, hang on. I keep spinning things around. Oh. Right. Spin that around there. Okay. No. I'm aware that you're now trying to watch a 45-year-old man try and work out how a keyboard works. Where can I put some more office blocks? There we go. Have we got some already? Oh. Let's build some more roads, shall we, and try and get some more things done. go back one tiny little bit. Can I get that through there? They don't want that. They don't want that. I know why, but where can we get some more office space? Let's see. Are we running out of spaces that are freely available for us to build now? Because I'm noticing some patches are disappearing. Oh, if I just turned a farm into industry, maybe. We'll see. How do you describe your Skylines experience so far? Well, probably I would describe it as carnage at the minute. Well, not necessarily carnage, but I would say unplanned. I think at the minute is probably the best way of describing it. It doesn't seem to have purpose. It doesn't seem to have any identifiable route as to what we're doing, and I mean that sounds very much like a TJ anything, doesn't it? Really, it's the TJ way. I'm not saying it's the right way, but it's a way. I want to get some extra buildings like that. There we go. Now I can start to get some extra things. Let's just make a little awkward shape in there as well, shall we? Haven't got enough money for another bit of land yet. You know what? I haven't even checked how much land costs. What's going on here? Weather damage? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Tornado! This is a problem. This is a big problem. I mean, we're asking about whether we've got money for extra parts of land. We're currently having the fair amount of rebuild to be done. I mean, that might fix the traffic problem, possibly. I mean, if the ground's being polluted, I mean, that is the least of our concerns at this moment in time. What do we... Stand back, it's a hurricane. So we have... Okay. We have had a hurricane. There is quite a bit of devastation, and yeah, that's not good, is it? If anybody was going to clip any part of the stream, I would suggest this bit right now. Let's have a look then. What can we do? There was something I could do with regards to air pollution. I'm sure there was. Let's just pause for a second. What could I buy? I could buy something that had something to do with air pollution. I'm sure it was. Where's the bit with the levels on it? This bit here. I know the tornado's bad and everything, but at least it clears the highways. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's not. Maybe that wasn't my best speech, but like, we were all thinking it, right? We were all thinking it. Where's the one? There was one to do with pollution. I'm sure there was. I remember seeing it. Was it in taxation? No, it wasn't there. I haven't made this up, have I? Incinerator plant recycling centre. I'm sure I saw something where I could put... Is it not policies? Where's the policies tab? Ah, here we go. Advanced pollution management. Let's add that in. Because we might need that now. Okay. Okay, that'll help. It might be a really easy question to answer, but what do we do now? Do we just go back and replace all the houses? If you can't solve the issue by crafting an axe and giving it some, then I'm lost. I mean, I am as well. Do we just put more housing in? Do we hope that it's the right housing? I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah. It's in the wrong zone. That's... Oh. Yeah, okay, I get that. You're in the wrong zone, but now what? Demolish them. I mean, that seems... It seems a shame, but it might be the only option. I can't remember what kind of housing we had, but I'm sure it was perfect. I mean, you're waiting for a hearse. Creepers 100% maybe more comfortable than hurricanes. Okay, well look, I'm really sorry that all your houses have to go. I do feel, I mean, bless the person who now wants a like a post box. I'm not necessarily sure a post box is going to be a major issue for you. Oh, hang on. What is that? Right. Okay. So. Right. We need to get the creepers back. Is that what we're saying? Is it? Okay. Right. Fellow citizens, as your mayor, really sorry about that hurricane. Really sorry. Like, I know a lot of you have lost houses. I know I made that comment about the roads. But I mean, let's hope we don't get another hurricane, right? Let's hope, because yeah, that's not ideal, is it? It's not. It's not brilliant. The city's incredibly noisy. We've just had a fucking hurricane. You melt. Honestly, some people. Catch us. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much for that. Sorry, I mean, it was about 20 minutes ago, but right, we need some more officers. Let's build where we can have officers, shall we? Was you speaking from the clouds? Are you sure about that? Next time it's Sharknado. Well, maybe. Can we turn this into Prime Office Estate? Maybe. Maybe we can. Mr. Mayor, why is it that you are not in control of the weather and natural disasters? I expected more from my city leaders. Yeah, exactly. Fake engagement with your city. Please do better. What's this that's burnt down, by the way? Oh, it's a car park. Disaster response units unavailable. Build a response unit in the fire station. How much is a response unit going to cost me? Got a feeling that's going to be expensive. Yeah, we can't get that. Right. I guess we get rid of a car park and build another one? What kind of car park is it? Does it tell me what it is? It should do, shouldn't it? Oh, small parking lot. Right, okay. Right. Yes. Small parking lot. There you go. Okay. Replaced. How's a car park burn? Well, this is what we all needed to work out, isn't it? Can't really understand that. What I'm really concerned about is 12,000 people have moved in since the hurricane. Mr. I'm not fucking Superman. Yeah, well, you know what? Apparently that's not the answer they were hoping for. Mr. Mayor, why have you claimed that this is all about the narrative? Evening, Luffy, how are you, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pleasure to have you in, my friend. You have joined us about 3 minutes after a hurricane. Yeah, that's right, a hurricane. So just if you're thinking that TJ's Skyline stream was going to be straightforward, no, not true at all. Not true. Well, ironically, it is going well. In a weird way, it's not going badly, and I don't think that the hurricane has actually been that much of a problem for us. 12,000 more people have moved in. We think we've sorted the traffic problem. I mean, granted, we've created other problems, you know, like people's houses have like blown away and stuff. But apart from that, the roads are fine. Better. The roads are better. They're not fine. They're better. I do think it's starting to look quite picturesque, isn't it? Yeah, still after more industrial areas. I do think I'm starting to just spread pollution all over the place, though, because I feel all we have is industrial units. Now we need the countryside with the hiking parks and shooting ranges. Oh yeah. After a hurricane, that's exactly what people want to do, innit? Go for a walk up in the woods. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean the hurricane was bad, but I could do with getting outdoors. You know. bulldoze that, but start building some more. Build that little area there. That can be a sort of mixture of office and commercial and residential. Just try and get something happening down there. TJ's next initiative is a tourist hot air balloon ride over the city during hurricane season. It's the thrill of a lifetime. Well, exactly. Do you know what I mean? If you can't sell a hot air balloon ride in a hurricane, what can you do? Yeah. I've seen these people on The Apprentice going, Lord Sugar, I can sell anything to anybody. All right, come to TJville, sell an experience. Yeah, let's see how you get on. We've got nearly 12,500 additional residents. As I say, I think the hurricane's done us well, actually. And I know there's a lot of people have maybe suggested things like that in the past and have been, you know, they've had the wrong sort of message. Oh, what's happening here? More electricity. Right, okay, let's get ourselves a wind turbine on the go then, because the whole coal plant thing, they weren't massively keen on, were they? We put that there, will that work? That needs to go to the... there. That then go to there. Right, that's not quite worked how I wanted it to. So maybe I need to work out how to turn the camera around. Okay, we need more power. Right, pause. Okay. Put them on the ground. Yeah. Right, so I put a road here then to maybe I have to move this. How do I move it? Can I move it? Well, that wind turbine had been near the hurricane. Yeah, that would have really helped, wouldn't it? Is there a way I can move this? Do I like right click on it or something? Or I think Alt, isn't it? Right, how do I get a road then to there? Right, that's not going to work. Okay, so I need some way of getting electricity to it's the power line underground. Has that worked? Set elevation to -10. Right, how do I click on it then? Has that actually gone, has it? Right. Has that worked? It hasn't, has it? Right. Do I have to click on every little bit? Since everything was hit by a hurricane, you could buy land in the islands and make fairgrounds. Oops. Right. I want to try and click on these masts here. Is the way to do it? That only says -20. Right, where have they gone then? So where are they gone? They're gone there. Okay, and then we move them over the sun, over here, over here. Right, so this one now has to go somewhere, I'm guessing. Is this going to spin around here? I'll turn my camera around. That's not attached there at all, is it? There, is that it? Is that attached? I think that's attached, isn't it? Yeah. Right, but apart from the fact that but it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, why is it not powering enough things? Is that just an issue? What's up with the coal plant? Power station overload. Power line not connected. Right, okay. Right, so is that this? So is that this one here then, is it? So this needs to be connected to something. Need a transformer from the coal station. This? Just pop it there. again, I'm not sure that's really helping at the minute. Services, electricity, budget, 90. Let's up that a little bit. 108. There we go. Right, pump a bit more in. Now, what's happening with this though? Power line not connected to the network. Right, okay. So, trying a power line. Where does that connect? Does that connect into the road? Is that what I want to do? Okay, so is this going to end up here though? Right, how do I make it connect here? Into that, so does that go to green? Is that right? So if that's going to green, green to green, correct? Okay, so that. Oh, look at that! I've got the power. I've got the power. Oh, you know what? That's felt like a massive, like. I genuinely feel like that's been a big moment where I'm like, I've managed to link something properly. Okay, that is exciting. That is exciting. I don't know what you did, but it's like watching a new wonder kid get his first ever goal. Oh, Kev, as long as I don't break my leg afterwards, then that's all that matters, right? We got more issues here with buses and there we go, more buses. You get a bus stop. You get a bus stop. Still more issues with hearses. These people aren't going to be massively happy about the fact that there's now roads and stuff being built, but we are going to need to build some more communities, I'm afraid. Oh, that's not straight, is it? That's quite wonky. There we go, look at that. That's a monstrosity of an area. In fact, that is horrific. Do I have a cemetery? Oh, I've got a cemetery, don't you about that? You can expand their garages, which makes more hearses. Can you? Oh, okay. Let's see where that is then, because I think cemetery's over here, isn't it? Another hurricane's passing through. What? Another tornado? Where? Oh, it's down there. Right, we're okay. We're okay. Right, there's more. Hang on. What's wrong with the electricity again? Honestly. Looks like the cemetery doesn't have power. I mean, the cemetery must have power, surely. Do they want... Would they be happy with that there? Actually, no, it doesn't go there, does it? Put that somewhere where there's an actual road. So... We've now got less electricity. Okay, so power cables, electric cable. That's actually in. Yeah, that's already working. Just a can of petrol and a match for a for a cemetery, surely. You would think so, wouldn't you? You would think. This one, however, looks like it's maybe struggling a bit. Oh. Where's the underground bit? Is that it? Where's the bit where I can see where my electrics go? Where's my underground view? That one? Nope, not that one. Not that. Nope. Don't want that. I just want to go underground. There is an underground view, isn't there? Right. So does the cemetery have no power? Is that what we're trying to say? Is it? Is that the? Oh, it's landfill. Okay, landfill's got no power. And neither's the cemetery. Okay. Has that worked? Right. It's not going through, is it? It has to join a road. Has it not joined a road? Like, what's this? This is a road. I wonder if that's going to make any difference. Is it? No, still not apparently. So maybe the turbine's got to have a road. See, 'cause that's now in the way, so that's not going to work, is it? Turbine should need a power cable. It should do. I thought I had a power cable. So there's a power cable there. Right. I don't understand how it's not linking to this here. Is it because it's... Is it because the elevation's wrong? Is that linked to green? Or it's linked this one, don't I? Is it less than 10? Got to be something that links to that. Cable the turbine cable has to link direct to the main road. So there. It doesn't seem like it's linked though, does it? Still got a electrical cable not connected. It's not connected to the turbine. No. Oh. Right, I just need to... Right, hang on. Underground mode. That's the one I want. Right, okay. Okay. What am I trying to get rid of? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then... Right. Okay. So I want power cable coming from there. Yeah? To there. Yeah? Okay. That's it. Okay, now I need to do the same with this. Okay. So, pause it for now. Go underground. How to go back to the underground one? There. Right. And I want a power cable from here. So from green to green. Yeah. Spacebar, that should theoretically work. Facility full. Okay, so I need to get some, so that needs to work. Get more on that then. Right, okay. Oh, right, no. Why has that got 2? That bit like that. Let's delete that for now. Okay. That actually seems fine. What does this need? Power station overload. Can't produce enough electricity to match current demand. Okay, so how do I make more? I can expand that, can I? Right, okay. Right, okay. So where's my landfill? So that's going to have to be presumably this here. So if I click, oh no, if I click that, is it that I click? How do I make this bigger? That's what I need to try and work out, isn't it? How do I make it bigger? More turbines. It's got its own tool in the garbage menu. Because I thought it was that. Oh, it is. Aha, there we go. Right. And see, I can't make it much bigger, can I? That's the problem. Unless I bring it here. How to make it bigger, that's what she says. Yes, I need to try and expand this. Only a certain amount in it I can have. It's not a lot. Right, click back on it again. Right, okay, so that's slightly bigger. I like build another one. Okay, we could build another bit of landfill. I think there's actually the second landfill that we've got now. Right, this now needs electricity. Right, okay. Right, what's wrong? Right, what do we need? Do we need just a road, or do we need a... Right, what do I think we do here then? So... all the buildings are connected, you just don't generate enough electricity. Right, well, how do I generate more electricity then? More wind turbines? 'Cause I feel like if I just... I mean, in a sense, you know what, this crematorium is generating a lot of, like, you know what I mean? They are clearly expanding a lot of heat, right? Okay. Has that got enough electricity there now? No, apparently not. What? I've literally just... Right, how much more bloody electricity do you need? I suppose I need it to snap there, don't I? That's the problem. Is it more than 10 meters? 20 meters? Blue. We don't need more loans. We don't need any of that. Like, you know what I mean? We're fine with that. What we need is an easy way to link power lines. Yeah, if you look at the two bars on the top left corner, it shows how much you're producing and how much you're using. Right, okay, so we need to make more available. add more into it. Do we increase the service fee? Is that it as well? Yeah. Increase the budget. That'll be the stopgap. Okay. So we haven't got a vast amount of. Our money's going down a little bit now. Down to 286 grand. Citizens are going to hate us for it. That's fine. Realistically, another plant or 5 new turbines. Okay. Well, I mean, after the successful mission to implement 2 turbines, I think 6 more turbines is going to be incredibly easy to do. But turbines are much nicer, aren't they? Let's start adding some extra bits in, because we could do with some more areas to develop. I can't build commercial here. I can build residential. We don't need residential, we need office space. Oops. Okay, so Lord's office. We do need commercial desperately. Where are we going to build a commercial zone? We really need it outside of the horrible orange bit. So what we could do is we could replace that there. Maybe look at some of the areas that aren't actually being used. Get that commercial zone in there. What's happening here? Garbage piling up. Okay, so how do we deal with that then? Right, is there a button there to I want to relocate it? Toggle traffic routes. Okay, so if we get some more traffic out the way, then that'll help us with the garbage, possibly. It's a vicious circle. Landfill has no power and power stations not efficient because of the most garbage. Yeah. Eventually we'll be able to change it and make things nicer. But at the minute, not yet. You know, we'd love to be in a situation where we can have wind turbines all over the place, and nice, be able to sort of have sustainable energy and all that kind of stuff. But at the minute, it's not quite viable. That's why we can't have nice things. I know. I'm trying to make like a city where we can have, decent energy, but no, apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, they're happy with that. Okay. Go on, lads. That's what we're talking about. Right, do you want another one? Should we chuck another one there? Should we test our... I mean, mixed reviews there for the second wind turbine. Right, a bit more, a little bit more industry now apparently. Where's the industrial zones? I mean, the city looks a mess, doesn't it? We're on £250,000. I don't think we've got the money to go and buy some additional land. How do I find out whether we can do that? That's the underground. I don't need the underground. This is map tiles. Right, can we buy an additional piece of map, do we reckon? Which bit should we buy? Or which bit should we price up? The one that's next to the farmland, or that's next to whatever this is over here? Or should we build next to where the motorway is? I feel like that's sort of industrial area over here. And we've got a bit of sort of residential. This is residential as well. And then this one here is where all the farmland is. And we can maybe have a little look there and sort of build some houses, build some more farmland and generate a bit more income, and then maybe look to expand upon this one possibly. So how much is that going to cost? 30 grand? I think we do it. I think we treat ourselves maybe. Yes, Breezy, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Big shout out to Mr. Breezy. Hope life's treating you good, my friend. How was what were we streaming tonight? Were we on FM? Were we doing something different? What was the plan? FMing. Right, you know what? Oh no, I don't want all that. I don't want all that. I just want to just one little bit, please. That's all I want. I'm on here just to buy a tiny bit. Thank you. Right. As you can see, everyone who's come in from the stream, we're doing a City Skylines, and you know what? I've tried Build a Nation on FM, and so now I'm doing Build a City, and I'm having a lovely time. It's great. Well, although a lot of the city was destroyed by a hurricane earlier on, but it did stop some of the traffic problems. So swings and roundabouts, maybe. But yeah, I mean, you know, some people say hurricane, some people say opportunity. Yeah, Mother Nature cares not for planning permission. Indeed, it does not, Breezy. Indeed, she does not. And she did not stop for anybody. She was just straight in, going, "I think you'll find." And I was like, "All right, okay, here we go." It's one of those, is it? Right. So, but yeah, how's life? Third season of the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge. Love that. Absolutely superb. Should say as well, welcome into everyone who's come in as a brand new raider. It's always nice to see you. We're doing some, as I say, we normally do FM. We do normally do FM, but I'm sort of trying to mix things up a little bit. Yeah, I'm doing what I call something different Sundays. So I do FM Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I do a podcast on Thursday, which comes out, the FM show, which you may or may not have known about. You get yourself involved if you haven't seen that before. And then on Sundays, I was like, you know what? Maybe we try something just a bit different. And then here we are. So this week we've played Minecraft. We did that on Friday, which is very good. I've never played Minecraft before, but I had a cracking time doing it. So I think I'll do that again. We've done Skylines. I was going to do Pokemon as well. There's an extra sort of gaming channel that I do, which is TJ Does Games. So we're going to start putting all that over there. But yeah, just to try and find some stuff that's a bit different, really, to be honest, because, you know, FM's sort of taken a while, hasn't it? Really, there's only so much you can do with it. So I figured, well, you know, let's sort of see what we can do and go from there. So, yeah, this is where we are. Let's do a bit more graining, shall we? Or shall I just actually extend these things? Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just extend them instead. So I click on that, and then can I just click there? Let's try and zone in. See if that's how I do it, because I've done that with my landfill. So presumably, if I do that with this, it should be the same. There we go. Aha, there we go. Right. But yes, welcome into everyone who's brand new. And if you are brand new, then you can obviously feel free to drop follows and all that sort of stuff on the channels. And yeah, keep us posted with what you're up to. Okay, so we'll do a bit more there. That one can come out a bit more here. Marion Thatcher. Well, Marion Thatcher, yeah, not Margaret Thatcher, thankfully. Just extending our farmland here. Forest fires in progress. Great. Just what we need. I'm sure it'll be fine. We do have to build the city before we build the nation. You're absolutely right, Luffy. You're absolutely right. So I think what we've got here, we've got this, I believe, is our grain. Is that grain? That's grain, isn't it? Let's maybe build some more, actually. Get some more. Let's do livestock down here, shall we? That needs a road. Okay, brilliant. Is it that way, is it? Or is it the other way? I'm guessing the way that I've put it is going to be the wrong way. That's usually how it is, isn't it? Oh no, no, that might actually work. That might work. Okay, so a little addition there to the to our agricultural sector. Ground pollution. Oh dear. Is that something to do with us having loads and loads of industry there? How do I shift this then? How do I get rid of the ground pollution? Oh, we're losing residents again. Okay, let's work out how do we... Is it something to do with the landfill site that's next to us here? Probably is, isn't it? Do I have to make a second one? One of them has to go residence or industry. I mean, look, we can always get new residents, right? Sure, we can. Surely, right, numbers are going down. What's going to bring them back? It's not the taxes down. See if that'll get them back in. In fact, you know what? No, it's not. It's not helping at all. In fact, maybe the taxes are too low. And I think the wrong sorts of people are coming. And you build a district in honour of Zealand's tears as USA lose to Canada. I mean, we could try. I'm not necessarily sure that I would be able to do it so quickly, but I can certainly have a go. What I do love is it doesn't matter what game we play, it always turns back to FM at some point, doesn't it? USA just lost to Panama too. They're not playing very well at all. They're not. They're not. You know. But then again, Scotland had an absolute horror show. So I don't really feel like I can add anything to this. You know what I mean? Yeah, people are deserting. Let's have a let's try and put some parks in there. There we go. That'll help. People like parks, don't they? Scotland never heard of them. No, I haven't either. MCG, like ridiculous. I started watching it. Okay, we 1-0 up, obviously coming into the match, and I was like, said to Mrs. J, I was like, I shouldn't watch this. I shouldn't watch it because I know what'll happen. I'll watch and we'll lose. And after 5 minutes, we looked fantastic. And then I said to her, we're going to lose this 3-0. It's just, you could just tell. Because we hadn't taken our chances, you could just tell we were going to... It's exactly what was going to happen. I say, oh, yeah. Typical Scotland. This is why we can't have nice things. I mean, it had to be Greece, didn't it? You lend your Phil Foden. Oh, we don't need Phil Foden. But well done. But thank you very much, by the way, for admitting that Phil Foden is gash. Like, whoever said Phil Foden's a great player has not ever watched football, ever. Steve Clark out. I mean, the question is, though, Simmel, who do we get instead, though? That's the problem. That's the problem. There's nobody really out there. We'd have to go abroad. And I think we just have to go and get someone completely unknown, under the radar. It's not going to be a sort of like an attractive proposition. It's going to be someone who's sort of like, I don't know, like sort of, if I say like someone like an Austrian coach, do you know what I mean? Like that's sort of what I mean. It's not going to be someone that you expect or know about. Maybe someone Serbian or something. I just don't know what we do. We've not got the players to pick from. We have a very small player pool to pick from. We've got a nation of 4 million people. I think it's 4 million. It might be a little bit more than that, but 4 million is not very much, and that's before, especially considering compared to England, for example, we've got nearly 50 million, and then of course they can take the pick of all the best Irish players as well. It's what do you do? Do you know what I mean? We're not expected to do particularly well. We know, look, we know where we are, right? We know what we're capable of, and we know what we can do. Qualifying is what we'd like to do, and just well, if we don't qualify, then we don't qualify. That's just where we're at, sadly. Small population argument falls down when you look at Croatia. Does I get it. What's the population of Croatia? Is Croatia as small as Scotland? So I just want to double check that because I'm not necessarily sure. And if it is, then okay, fair enough. But they also have the added bonus of having loads of people with second nationalities anyway coming in via Croatia. We have too many excuses. Do you know what I mean? We have too many excuses. But ultimately, England don't win anything either. So there is that. Croatia's 3.86 million. Is that right? Wow. Okay. Fair enough in that case, right? Yeah. The population is not an issue. It's just an ability thing. Fair enough. We'll take that. Okay. I don't think I've particularly planned this city out very well. I'm happy to say then, therefore, if it is a case of population is not the thing, facilities aren't great, but then again you could say, Croatian facilities aren't great, investment in infrastructure isn't great, but then again neither were Croatia's. Not many players are playing at the top level. Well, yes, they are. They're busy smashing Serie A. India is a great example. 1 billion people. Yeah, but they all play cricket, don't they? They're not massively into football. And yeah, it doesn't matter what the population of England is. They don't win things either. So population isn't the be all and end all. Well, of course it's not, but it's like a reasonable metric, isn't it? Like, you would argue that if you have more people to pick from, the chance of getting somebody decent, it increases your odds. It doesn't always work hand in hand, obviously, but it does sort of make some sense. I wouldn't necessarily say Iceland have ever really rocked international football. One or two half decent players, and that's done great for them. Right, there we go. A couple extra people coming in now. Right, you know what? I'm tempted to buy another bit of land. Let's get another bit of land. Why not? They beat England. They did beat England. Yeah. Loads of people beat England. You know, and yeah, you know, and as a Scotland fan, you know, I am holding out for another international tournament that England don't win. So, fingers crossed for that. But this all sounds a lot like football talk. Had Scotland had an easier group in the Euros, they'd have made it through. Yeah, but ultimately we don't get an easy group because we've not done well in the tournaments. That's how it is. It's our own fault, really. We can't just be given easy groups. You know, the counter argument is that England have the easy groups because they, you know, because they qualify, and they qualify because they've got easy groups. So it's like a, you know, it's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not self-fulfilling prophecy, but do you know what I mean? Like it. Ultimately, you can only beat what's put in front of you. You know, if England have got to play Lapland and, you know, my old school team, then yeah, you would expect them to win. They should win. You know, you give Scotland, you know, we've had like, you know, Lithuania and Georgia, like nations that at the time you would have thought that we should have been beating, but we just didn't. And we've got no one else to blame but ourselves. Last few tournaments under Southgate were torturous. I mean, you can't say torturous when you've been to 2 finals and a semi-final. That's most people would rip that off, would rip your hands off. That's what we think as Scotland fans, looking at the sort of the what's the word, the sort of this whole thing of, oh yeah, well we got to the finals but it was boring. It's the same as like the whole it's like, again, Breezy's been in, it's like when West Ham won a European trophy under David Moyes and they went, oh yeah, but it was a bit dull. It's like, you've just won a European trophy? Come on. The moments were torturous, but then they had massive moments like Bellingham's goal, Saka's equaliser, and a penalty against Switzerland. Football's about memories and enjoying it. Yeah, I get that, but as I say, I think there was a lot of people were on the anti-Southgate bandwagon and seemed to forget that he had taken them to 2 finals and a semi-final, which I think should probably be seen as something quite good. You're agreeing with me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Will. Yeah, you're Southgate injured in the Euros. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I say interesting. I don't really care, but lots of people do. Right, there we go. We've pulled ourselves up. People are coming back in now. Populations are increasing. Life is looking pretty handy in TJville right now. Yeah? Apart from the bit about crime, but never mind. Southgate out brigade was silly, same as an Arsenal fan during Wenger. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. That's a really good example, actually. The Arsenal fans with the Wenger era, that was a bit... yeah, that's like a bit like, you do know that he's done everything, right? Like, if it wasn't for a Wenger, none of this would have been possible. Scotland managers seem to forget this international, not Scottish league, where it's most aggressively defensive football. Can't play those tactics any time in internationals. I think that Scotland managers just don't really know what to do when it turns up. Like, we don't know what to do when we win, or when we're leading. We don't know what to do. We panic. Like, we went into that match today ahead on aggregate. Like, that doesn't work for us. It doesn't work for us. We need to be trailing. and we need to be the underdogs, and if we're not, then we don't know what we're supposed to do. That's the problem. I just don't know. Deliberately score on goals. I think so. I think we're also as well. Like, we don't need to book our holidays during international tournaments. Might as well not bother. Yeah, give ourselves a little bit of time off. Go and do something different, and then watch it all on the telly. Far easier than getting yourselves wound up, thinking you're going to have to win something, and then going like, oh God, we got all that way, and then just didn't work. It's like, nah. Save the heartache. Save the heartache. Yeah. Right. I think we've done enough there. I think we've been having a lovely time, chilling out. I do like these Sunday streams. They're very different. They're not as sort of like, well, they're clearly not FM, are they? So it's something a bit more chilled out, a bit more laid back. Thank you very much, by the way, for everyone who's been in. We have got a nice little town, haven't we? It's a lovely little place, and you're welcome to come back next Sunday when we'll do some more of it. We're also going to do some more, possibly some more Minecraft, maybe some Pokemon next week, but also definitely some FM as well. So we'll go off and hang out with Mr. Maggio. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. Speak to you all very, very soon. Have a cracking week if we don't speak to you beforehand. All the best. Bye now.